Yep, I'm back in the shop. Hey YouTube, it's Kimiko back again with another video. Alright you guys, so I hope you can hear me. I would just want to come to you guys and let you guys know what's going on with me. So I'm here at the TA, I'm in Boise, and I had an air leak. And I had an air leak for probably about 3 days. I wasn't losing air and it kept doing a cutout, so it would go over to 100 psi and then it would go over to 125 psi. So I wasn't losing any air. It kept building back up, but I knew that if I were to go over the scale and they were to hear that air hissing, then they could shut me down until I actually got it fixed. So I took the executive decision, and I keep looking over here, you guys, because I'm going to get into the video to where I have to tell you guys that I had to put my foot down at the TA because, you know, I don't know why people think that females don't know what the hell they talking about or what they're doing, but let me tell you something, baby. I drive this truck. I live in this truck. I know what this truck is doing when it's not doing what it's supposed to be doing. You know, don't talk condescending to me. Don't talk to me like, you know, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about, because I'm far from a fool. I came from a corporate world. I know exactly what I'm doing. I managed over 250 employees. I know customer service. I know how you're supposed to talk to a customer, how you're not supposed to talk to a customer. And I'm giving him the side eye, so just bear with me if you see me look over there at these mofos, because they done got under my skin. They messing around with the wrong one. But anyway, so as far as the airline is concerned, so I had put some flex tape on the airline. What it was the air was coming out because the line had rubbed up against my spare tire, and it had created a hole, and so thus went the air leak. There was an air leak. So I came here, and they said they had traced the line, and they traced it to the blue line. So okay, fine. They went ahead and they replaced the blue line. Now they replaced the blue line, and I'm going to insert some pictures, but they replaced the blue line with, hold on you guys, my damn DoorDash just came. I'm going to come right back to you guys in just a sec. Alright. Got a shiny new airline. I'm going to show you. Uh-oh. Somebody's kind of angry. She thinks I'm talking to somebody. Move back there. So let me show you guys. So when I told the guy, don't get this mixed up, and don't get this mixed up, don't misconstrue what you see as far as what's in my brain and coming out of my mouth. Don't do that. So here it is. Shiny new airlines. Brand spanking new. I was able to get the 3-pack. Y'all just ain't gonna believe this shit. I just hooked up the new fittings, and I had to turn off the reefer because what do you hear? What do you hear? I hear fucking air coming out of the fittings now. Oh my goodness. Fucking TA. Oh my God. I'm fucking livid right now, you guys. I'm fucking livid. Hey y'all. Oh, now it's okay. Oh, God. This was about to turn into a mukbang because I'm about to eat my food. I just paid $45 for Cheesecake Factory, and now I got to come back over here with the trailer. This shit is crazy. Hold on. Oh, God. Y'all, this done turned into a damn mukbang. And the reason why is because I done paid $45 for this food. So now I got to tell you about my ordeal and talk about the food that I bought at the same time. I've been going through some shit today, as you can already tell by my demeanor. But yeah. So let's get back into it. So as you saw, after going for the second time to talk about my airline that wasn't put in properly, the right airline wasn't put in at all. I had to go back a third time because, as you just saw, when I did finally go back and hook up to my trailer, it was hissing air again. And this time it was from the fittings, not from the glad hands. So I hooked my trailer up, I dollied that shit up, and I took the whole trailer over there to their asses. and said, look, this must be my lucky day. Third strike, you're out. And let them know it's leaking now from the fitting. So the guy comes out with his little wrench, which we're going to talk about him too. He was the second guy that worked on the truck. There was 3 guys that worked or that was involved in this whole shebang bang. So let me get my food. Hold on. Because I'm not about to let this food go to waste. So y'all, I got me some avocado egg rolls. I got lemon meringue cheesecake. Looks like they put ice cream on it. Why would they do that? Anyway. And then I got honey truffle fried chicken. It's just a chicken breast with honey truffle on it. I'm assuming it tastes kind of sweet, like maybe barbecue. And it comes with asparagus and mashed potatoes. So when I open that in just a minute, I'll let you guys see all of that too. But first things first, baby. I gotta get this shit together. Have you guys noticed that when you order DoorDash, they no longer give you utensils unless you ask for it? I guess that's a COVID-19 thing. But anyway, back to the situation at hand with the damn airline. So like I was saying, I had to go in there and let the guy know that, yeah, the airline that was hooked up was the wrong airline, you know. And he goes, well, I'm just getting on duty right now, and I don't know what you're talking about, and this and that. And I go, look, I tried to let him know that I've been here before. You know, the guy said he traced the airline to be the Blue Airline, and it really wasn't the Blue Airline, because now that I've gone over here to hook up to my trailer, it's still hissing. Now, mind you, the air leak created because of the spare tire. The spare tire was rubbing up against the airline, and it created a hole. I love the squaw bread, or wheat bread, or whatever the hell you want to call it. But anyway, he starts telling me, well, wait a minute, hold on. He started reading the comments from the previous job that was done. And he said, it doesn't say anything here. Now, mind you, they replaced the Blue Airline. They put a little flimsy coil-ass airline on the back of the truck for the Blue Airline. The original airlines are those thick rubber lines. So they went ahead and they replaced it with this flimsy airline that was sitting on the back of my fuel tank. I'm like, why is it sitting on the back of my fuel tank like that? He goes, oh, well, I couldn't put it in the braid. I just couldn't get in there. I go, so now why are the old airlines just dangling without the, just with the fittings on it? One that hooks up to the truck and the other one that hooks up to the glad hand. It's just dangling. Still in the braid. He goes, well, I couldn't take it down. Swift wouldn't say, they didn't authorize me to take it down. So that was that. So I'm in here talking to this other guy, this bald head guy, telling him the situation, and he's just reading off to me all the notes from the previous job that he just did that was wrong. So he says, okay, well, it's going to be a minute. I go, why would it be a minute? He says, well, we're on number 116, you're number 176. I said, there's no way. Baby. I said, don't let this fool you. Don't let this fool you. Don't let this fool you. I said, first of all, I've been here since 2 o'clock. They put on the wrong airline. They left the old one dangling. I go back over there. I hook up to my trailer. And I told him the whole spiel. And then finally, he sucked it back in and realized that, shut the fuck up. Listen to what she's saying. So at the end of it all, he apologized and said he was sorry. He apologizes for not hearing me out and listening to what I had to say. He said, I didn't realize you were here before. Now I can understand the story. I said, well, you didn't let me talk before, you know. He said, okay, we'll get you right in. So then the guy who had did all this at first, put on the wrong airline, said he traced the line to the blue line when it really was the red line. Anyway, motherfuckers just don't want to work. This fucking COVID shit got motherfuckers don't want to work because, and this is a side note, but this is on my mind too. Motherfuckers don't want to work because Biden is giving them all the damn money and shit, and they don't want to get out and work. And then the motherfuckers that do want to work, they're so lazy that they're doing half-ass jobs. And that's ridiculous. This is a big-ass motherfucking 80,000-pound vehicle. I can't afford to be on the road with an air leak going down Cabbage or all these motherfucking hills that I go up and down on a daily basis. I can't be on those hills with an air leak and fuck around and my brakes stop working, and then there you go. I'm zooming down the motherfucking hill. Next thing you know, I'm up in the motherfucking runway ramp. For what? Because these motherfuckers didn't want to work? Alright, back to what I was saying. I had to take a bite of bread. So, here comes this young ass kid. He's gonna do the work. He's very passive aggressive. He's being condescending, but passive aggressively. Yeah, I'm just gonna do what they tell me to do. You know, mind you, he's old enough to be my fucking son. I said, you motherfuckers don't make me break out of my shell. Because at first, they wanted to laugh and joke because they seen the dress and they seen the face. But then, my 51-year-old self had to come out on that ass and let them know, hold the fuck up. I drive this truck. I live in this truck. I'm in this truck 24/7. I know how it works. I know what it will do. I know what it won't do. You're not going to tell me that there is no air leak when clearly you can hear the shit. You're not going to tell me it's the blue line when I hook back up to the trailer, it's the motherfucking red line. You didn't trace it. You didn't do what you were supposed to do. So, fast forward, this little young kid comes, and he's being passive aggressive, but I had to let him know. So, the guy before then that did the work at first, I told him, you don't have a machine, a compressor, or something that you can hook it up to so that you can see? He goes, pushing your brakes and push on the brakes. Release your trailer brakes and put your foot on the brakes. He goes, there is no leak. I said, look, I'm telling you. So anyway, fast forward, the little young boy comes over with couplers, like the locking couplers, the locking glad hands, and he came over with a hose. So he hooked everything up. He told me to press in the button, and then I said, this is the hole right here. I really showed it to him, and I'm going to insert pictures so you guys can see the hole, how it was worn from the spare tire. He says, yep, you're right. All they had to do was go ahead and do this, and then they would have been able to see that this was the hole, whatever. And so he went ahead and he fixed it. He goes, we'll get you in and out. So they were actually working on my truck on the side of the shop and shit. Y'all, we're about to dig into these avocado egg rolls real quick while I finish my story. So these are the egg rolls. You guys have probably had them before. It goes in some type of cilantro, some type of sweet cilantro type of dip. Absolutely amazing every time. I need a napkin. So the little boy went ahead and said, I'm gonna see if they'll authorize to get you a 3-pack, a 3-in-1 or whatever. I said, because I don't want these flimsy ass lines. As soon as I bust a U-turn in the parking lot, it's gonna snap. And if you guys know those flimsy ass lines, that coil ass plastic line versus the hard rubber that's round and not coiled. So he said, let me work my magic. I don't know what the fuck he went in there and did, but he came back with a 3-pack. He put them on. Everything was cool. He gave me the thumbs up. By that time is when I was interrupted a minute ago by the guy with the DoorDash. Now, the guy with the DoorDash, he's like, I'm on the other side of the building. I can't find you. I'm like, dude, I'm right at the like, well, dude, I'm on the front of the shop, so you need to come back around. So finally he comes back around. This motherfucker got on fingernails and the whole nine. Whatever, that's you, do you, boo-boo. I'm not discriminating about that, but he couldn't find me, so needless to say, his ass didn't get no tip. Anyway. Baby, this is the business. Let me put it down so I can finish my story and get off of here and enjoy my dinner. So, again, when I came back, I showed you guys the shit was hissing. I took my full trailer over there, and the big man came out, the one who was arguing with me at first, telling me it's gonna be hours and hours and hours to get me in. And he brought the little young boy back over there, and they heard the leak, and he tightened it up and gave me the thumbs up. I got back out and checked to make sure. Always check and make sure, because motherfuckers think because you're a woman that you don't know what you're talking about, and that's some bullshit. It's many female truck drivers out here, you know, and you would want to check and double check after work that these people are doing, because this is your livelihood. You're the ones that got to drive up and down in this equipment, and you need to make sure that it's safe before you pull out of that place. I don't play, baby, with my life. I don't play. So I'm back in my spot, back in my reserve spot, which there was another issue with the reserve spot. I came in at 2 o'clock. I dropped my trailer. I went and got my reserve parking ticket that I paid for. When I went into the shop, I called over on the phone just to let TA know that my trailer is over in a reserve spot. It's paid for. I'm in the shop. It's only going to take a couple of hours for me to go in, do what I got to do. I'm coming back. I'm hooking back up to my wagon, and I'm sleeping for the night. The girl says, oh no, if you notice on your receipt, this is another young ass motherfucker that's not listening. If you notice on your receipt, you cannot drop a trailer. It's going to be towed away. We're going to tow it away. I said, let me speak to your manager, honey. The manager gets on the phone. I explain the situation. She was like, oh, no. Of course. Absolutely. Of course we won't tow your trailer. And I'm going to have a talk with her. That's only because she's trying to implement the rules, because there are people that will come in and purchase a reserve spot and park their trailer there and leave. And we want our reserve spots here in Boise, Idaho to be for you guys that are trying to get off the road and need a place to stay. First and foremost, I don't agree with that. I don't give a damn if you're bringing in a damn 3-wheel trolley. I don't give a damn if you're bringing a motorcycle. I don't give a fuck what you park. I don't give a fuck if you just don't park nothing in the spot. But you can't tell me if I rented this spot for the night and I paid for it and I have proof that I can't just drop my trailer and go if I wanted to go to Timbuktu and motherfucking back. How dare you? So I don't agree with that either. But that wasn't my case. My case was, I'm coming back and hook up to my wagon, so why the fuck is this little girl telling me they're gonna tow my shit? And it's loaded. So that's that, y'all. I'm getting ready to eat my food, calm down, get me something cold to drink, and go to bed. So, once again, you guys, like, subscribe, leave a comment below, because this was an adventure for me. So give me some support. And don't forget to click the bell notification so that you are always notified when I upload another video. All right, y'all. Kimiko, Pretty Girl Trucker, and I am out. I love you guys.